What's up, kings and queens? Guess who got an Amazon package? This girl. So, story time. Before a couple months back, I did a video on the functional drinks that I was playing around with, and in that video, I talked a little bit about, well, I mentioned that I was taking sea moss. So, that is actually what's in my package. So I'm gonna tell you a little story about sea moss and my experience with it. But of course, like I always say before, I'm not a doctor. This is just my experience. If you're unsure about it, I would consult a doctor first. So before I started taking the functional drinks, I was taking sea moss. And what the sea moss did for me was it was actually helping me with sleep. It was helping me stay asleep. It was helping me sleep through the night. And the issue I was having at the time when I did that other video was wind down. I was having issues winding down and getting in bed because for some reason, no matter how tired I am, when I get in bed, it seems like the whole world has to run through my brain, like everything that goes through life. I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, when I lay my head on the pillow, I think about every single problem that could possibly be a problem instead of sleeping. So the functional drinks kind of helped me with like wind down, getting in bed, putting my head on the pillow, and actually falling asleep. But I was doing the sea moss prior to that, and I started the sea moss back in December. And so I'm just going to really quick talk about my experience with it. When I started in December, the first 2 weeks I started it, the first week, probably the first like 3, 4, maybe 5 days, I was getting migraines. I was getting headaches. And of course, knowing what I know, and like I said in the Hi-Yo video, if you are trying something new, trying a supplement, anything that you try new, whether it be going to the gym, it doesn't matter. Whatever you implement in your life new, you have to, of course, give it time, right? It takes your body time to acclimate to it. So I knew I was just going through the process. Sometimes when you take certain things, your body's detoxing to it from something, or it's pushing toxins out of your body. The side effect could be migraines or other stuff. So I knew I was going to give it some time. And so I ended up getting a small bottle from one of the gyms that I go to, and they sold it, and the bottle was kind of expensive, but knowing me, I'm always going to splurge on nutrition because that's just how I am. So I bought the bottle, and the shelf life on sea moss is, I think, about 2 weeks. So I took it for the 2 weeks. By the second week, I felt freaking amazing. I was sold. Like, it was a wrap. I was going to implement sea moss in my nutrition, daily nutrition. So I ended up ordering it I ended up ordering a brand on Amazon and making myself, and it's really super easy to make. You can Google the instructions. It's really easy to make. It may look like it's difficult, but it's not. And it's probably better that you make it than buying it because it, like I said, it has a short shelf life. So if you're buying it from someone, there's no telling how long it's been sitting there before it gets to you. And from my understanding, what happens when the sea moss gets old is it gradually loses its nutrition, and so it's better to take it like freshly made. So that's why I opted to order on Amazon. So this is the brand I ordered. And they have 2 sizes. They have this size, which is the bigger size, and then they have the smaller size. The bigger size, if you make this whole bag, I don't make the whole bag because it has such a short shelf life, and I'm pretty much the only one that messes around with the sea moss in my house. I try to get my kids to take it, my husband, but they're like, whatever. They will take it from time to time, but because it has such a short shelf life, I make about half this bag, but I felt like it was better just to get the bigger bag. Sometimes I'll make the whole bag and give some to my mom or give some to whoever wants some. But it makes about this jar this size. I think this jar is, I want to say it's like 32 ounces. The smaller bag will make like the smaller mason jar. So, and I will actually in the comment leave my affiliate link below in the comment. So if you want to order this brand, you can click on the link and it'll take you directly to this brand for you to order. But I ordered it off of Amazon, and I decided, of course, to get the monthly subscription that you can get on Amazon for this. And I was taking it all the way up until December. This bag, this bag is, I should have already made this bag. I've had this bag for, I think, about a month because I fell off. I fell off of making it, and it is easy to make. It is super quick to make. It takes no time to make it. I got busy. I made like a really big batch the last time I made it because I was sharing it with my mom, and then I ended up putting, because I'm a lemonade fanatic, so I prefer to make like lemonade with it. So I blend it up and I put a whole lemon in this whole bag and blend it up, and every night when I come home I would make a big jar of lemonade. So I would put the lemon in it and blend it up, and then I would put like 1 to 2 scoops in the water, in my water, and then I would add like agave, or sometimes I went and bought those Torani syrups. I think it's Torani is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but I went and bought like the strawberry syrups, and I would just put up a couple pumps in there and drink strawberry lemonade, because like I prefer my lemonade super pulpy. My kids don't, so my kids hated it. So I was like, cool, more for me. And I ended up making a big batch thinking my kids were going to drink it, but no, they didn't like how like pulpy it was. But I initially like was against sea moss because I saw how it looked and I couldn't like the texture. It looked like when you make it with nothing in it, it looks like petroleum jelly. It looks like Vaseline. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm like always about trying things. If I've heard a lot of good things about it, I heard it's like really super good for your health, and so I opted to do it, and I am so glad I did, because it did help me a lot. It helped me with sleep. For you ladies out there, I know guys probably don't want to hear this. It helped me with my cycle. It helped me with PMS. It helped me like not get migraines during my cycle. It helped me with my food cravings. Like it just helped keep me balanced. I feel like I was really balanced during the time I took it. But so this bag has been sitting in my room for a while because I fell off of making it. So let me tell you though, this is how I know that this stuff is legit. I think I stopped making it. It's been like almost a month since I've taken any type of sea moss. My sleep is crap. My cycle is crap. I mean, generally my cycle's good because I eat really well and I do generally take care of myself, but my migraines came back. And I feel like my migraines came back like 10 times worse when I had my cycle. My cravings came back, like so many things. Just like my body was not balanced, I could tell. And the only thing I changed, like I pretty much had the same regimen. The only thing I changed was not taking sea moss. I was doing everything else the same. I just wasn't taking the sea moss. So now I've gotten to a point where like it's standard. Like it's going to be part of my regimen. I have to work it into my lifestyle. I have to make sure I take it because the benefits I received from it was super good. And yeah, I just don't want to feel like crap, right? And my sleep has been bad. Like the functional drinks have still been working for me. I've still been drinking the Hyos, but the Hyos are expensive, number one. To buy every freaking day, to take them every day, but I kind of like upped those to try to get some sleep, to try to sleep better, but my sleep is broken again, like and I'm sleeping light again, and so yeah, like it's late now and I'm up, and usually when I was taking the sea moss, I was getting up for the gym, I was on my regular regimen, I was in bed by 9, sometimes 8:30, just depending on when I got my kids down, and everything just flowed. And now like I'm up like a crackhead. It's pretty bad. It's pretty freaking bad, and it's like to the point where I'm not going to the gym some days. And the only thing I've changed was the sea moss. I stopped taking the sea moss. So I think this stuff is amazing for anyone who wants to try it, who's considering it, who wants to make it. This I think makes like a really big batch, which is if it's just you taking it. But again, I split this in half now that I know my kids aren't don't like it because of the because of they don't like the lemonade. So but it like you just have to find a routine of how to get it into your system, and I think that was my biggest issue. And I don't drink lemonade every day because sometimes it gives me heartburn, so I kind of made the mistake of making it with the lemon. I probably should have did like half batch with lemon, another half batch just plain, and kind of alternated the two. But yeah, you have to kind of get creative with putting it in your system if you're really busy. And I think that's just where I kind of fell off. Is I'm super busy sometimes. Like, who wants to make a sea moss drink every night, you know? And sometimes it's just better just to go to bed and not deal with it. So, but all that to say, like, I'm gonna get back on it because the benefits are they're really good, they're amazing. Like, I was balanced, I felt balanced, I felt better. And so yeah, I'm about to get back on it. Like I said, I have this on auto order. You can auto order it on Amazon. You can click to get it every month. And my other one's coming like next week, and I still haven't made this back. So I plan on making it this weekend. But like I said, I'm going to leave my affiliate link in the comments if you want to try this. Click on the link. It'll take you directly to this, and there's 2 different sizes. There's this one. I don't know what the other one is. This one's a 2.5 ounce bag. The other one I'm sure is much smaller. That one makes a little bit less, obviously, but yeah. So take your sea moss, see how it makes you feel. I suggest it. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. If you want to try it, see your doctor if you feel that's what you need to do. I love to experiment with things that are holistic. I like to take the holistic approach. So if I want to try something, I try it. You know, I'm fortunate enough that I don't have health issues where I can do that. But if you do, I suggest consulting a doctor. So until next time, kings and queens, keep growing, keep loving, and living your sageness.